everybody, and welcome back into another episode from Scarworld. And this one's probably going to be a little bit shorter of an episode because, well, the server is going to be ending quite soon. So this is all about... Hi. This is going to be all about the final details. So, like, the interior that we've done here, and the library, and of course, the upstairs. So let's take a little trip up here. So, like, we still need to get our stuff on this. We need to do this entire room, and we need to do this bedroom. So, let's do this. Let's put a door on this, and now got an empty room, and the next time we open it, we're going to have a finished one. Right, and here we go. Got a nice little bedroom done. I decided to do a shorter partition screen over here to give some privacy when the person is sleeping. It can, of course, fold out again a little bit more. Got some seats, some flowers, a little alarm clock, and a bed. Plus, I hit a spore blossom in the ceiling just because I love the particles, and I thought it went well with the pink carpeting we've got going on there. A little table to eat some breakfast at, some cake, and a couple different cups for tea or coffee. So, there we go. That room's done, and now it's on to this one. And I was thinking here, I want to have a map on one of these walls of this whole area. So I think the next thing we're going to do is go out and do that, and then we'll come back in and set up this room. Alright, well, we've got a couple maps made, and let's take a look at how we're doing, because this has been a bit of a challenge. So, let's grab some item frames here real quick, and we're just going to go bop, bop, bop. Put an item frame in an item frame. That's interesting. Okay, so let's put this one here. Okay, we're starting to get a little overview of the area. We need to do a little bit more back here. And we still have to get this side mapped out. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. This has been an interesting challenge for me because I usually don't do too much with maps. So let's see here. So we need to move over that way. All right, I'm gonna go make a couple more maps and we'll go take care of doing that real quick. All right, so it looks like this one covers most of the lower village to over near the mob balloon. So let's head over towards that. Looks like Fire Demon's been busy. Okay. We'll leave him to whatever that is. Alright, so now we should be moving just off the map. Okay, we've gone circle. Okay, so we should catch part of the inn in this one and this field, or are we too close to where the other map was? Let's see, where was the other map? Okay, nope, we didn't catch any of the inn in this one. So now, well, let's give it a shot. I'm going to pull this one out of my offhand. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to go boop. And then we're going to just put it down and expand it right away. There we go. Now offhand, X to grab my cartography table, and let's take a flight. So this should hopefully capture a good portion of this area. Here we go. So that covers a bunch of that. So now we should be able to line some of these maps up. So let's go back and check it out. Okay, so it looks like really we only need 2 more, and they're the ones that would be over here. And then that would give us a full, smaller scale map of our area. All right. So let's go take care of... Okay, let's first run upstairs and have a quick sleep. All right. Sleeps have been had, and now it's time to try to finish off this map. So we need 2 more. So one of them is going to be over here. Okay, so it looks like we need to come back a little bit. Ow! So this should be just about the right spot. So let's grab our empty map. Populate that. Okay. Cartography table down. This into the cartography table. Some paper. Expand it once. Okay. Alright. Hopefully this will be what we need. Alright. It looks like we got this one all filled out. Alright. Yep. It looks like the last one we need is the one that's going to be just behind the dragon. And it actually doesn't look like it's going to contain any of our builds, just a sliver of this corner over here. So I guess let's grab this dragon and head out and take a map of that. And look at the field and forest that we put in here. Oh, that's kind of neat to see. All right. So all right, here we go. We're filling in this section of the map. Let's see here. We need to go this way a little bit more still. And then that brings us into our neighbors build area. This is amazing, by the way. And it looks like we might catch just a little bit of their builds. Yep. There we go. We've got a fully filled out map. So now let's go check out our map, see how it all looks. And that one goes there. There. All right. Maps out our whole area, and boy, it certainly looks a heck of a lot smaller when you're looking at it from here compared to, you know, well, let's just take a look ourselves. Man, getting this kind of view on it really gets perspective. Did he make, like, lily pads? Ugh. Yeah, it's actually so far out that the render distance on the server won't render it all in. But, yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so now let's go put these on the walls upstairs. And then let's finish designing that room, shall we? And try to figure out what the heck Fire Demon's doing in the middle of my lake. Alright, so let's get these maps on the wall, and which wall do we want the map art on? Or the map of our world? Let's see. Let's try this one first. 5, 6, and I think this is this one. And there. There we go. That is a map of our area as it is now. You know, I took a map of this area when we first started. Wonder if I still have that. And if it still works. We did update the server once in between there, and sometimes that can break maps. So I'm gonna go grab that and see. I found them, so I guess we're going to see how well I did mapping this out, because the one back there took 6 maps. This shulker box has 11 in it, so let's I guess let's see what we got. But I guess let's start with this map. Okay, I don't quite know where that one goes, so we're gonna put it on the floor. I think that was the village that used to be up there. And let's see what this one is. Okay, that's just part of our border. Okay, so that is part of the village. So that is actually over in here. Wow, we have changed a lot. Okay. This is going to take a while. How about I bring you back in once we figure this out? And we're back. And boy, that was confusing. That took me a while to work through because, well, I scaled them differently. So the map at the beginning of the season is a lot larger in scale than this one is. So this one is a, let's see, 1/4 scale. And this one is a 1/8 scale. So, yeah. Yeah, this one just is a little bit more zoomed out than this one is. That's okay. You can still see, pretty much everything. So, this is the village that we transformed, which is now here with all of the beautiful cherry trees around it. Boy, that gouge in the ground is completely covered over now and has fields. You can see the inn. Oh, let's see here. So this was the start of our super smelter build, and that is this one right here now. And there's our starter home, and that would be right here. So yeah, wow, a lot of changes have been made. We were going to do an entire village back in here too, but ran out of time. Speaking of running out of time, I better get this room done. And I need to go get some wax. Alright everybody, well, welcome back in, and I'd say it's time to check out that room. Hey, I actually made it to the door. Yay me. So, yep, I've been a little bit busy. As you can see, we've got a few more additions here to the hallway. Just some fun little heads and some lamps. We've got another little table here, and then this room. I love how this came out. It's decorated up pretty nicely. I've got a bunch of naked armor stands, but I've got to, get them all filled in and everything. That shouldn't take too long to do. Here are the maps that we finally got that one organized. And the new paintings. I love the new paintings. And out here, let's take a quick peek. See if we can see it. Nope, we can't. I have a little surprise. Why do I keep forgetting to light these candles? It's the details. Like, pretty lit candles. Anyway. Got that set up. Got some trees in pots down here. And if we look out here, we can see a hole and a chicken. So let's light up the candles that are in here. And I got another little surprise in here too. A couple half-naked armor stands again that I'm gonna do something with. But let's... There we go. Shine a little light on that situation. And let's head outside. I want to have a pond over here, and I want this path to kind of, come this way. It's not going to be path blocked, but I'm just going to use those to kind of rough it out. I'm thinking maybe like a little zen garden over here, if I can figure out how to make something like that work. And then a pond here. And I want to do something similar to the frog statue that I did early on in the season. So why don't we take a little spin around and we'll take a look at this pond. And done. So got a little bit of detailing here around the pond. I'm really liking this. We brought over Zuki the assassin frog. Well, sort of. We copied the design and brought it over here from Cherry. So this is Zuki's brother. I don't know. I have to come up with a name for him. And we've got little girl sitting here frolicking and playing in the flowers. And we've got a bit of a Zen garden here going on with the cherry trees and everything. And a few little pots of mini cherry trees. So it's all about the little details at this point. So I'm putting in a few trees around the area, doing a few more little garden plantations, and it's panic time. So let's check out this room up here. I don't need to run and jump. I can slow down enough for you guys to enjoy the trip with me. Here we go. So here's our map room, all finished. We've got some hermits hanging out. We've got Died Off to start some trouble. We've got Mumbo and Tango in a deep discussion about redstone. Adel over there is having a snack. We've got some people just hanging out and chit-chatting. And we've got a lot done with this area. Wow. It's looking great. I mean, look at what it was to what it is. But server's wrapping up soon. And the next episode is going to be just that. The world tour. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. But we will. And let's take a quick zoom around here. So yeah, we've got some things finished up over here. We've got the pond over here, some new dragons, a few trees popping in, a whole new flower field. Things are really coming along. So yeah. So let's take a look at one last place along here before we, call this an episode. Guess this one got a little longer than I intended. So we've got I think it's called an arborarium or a conservatory. Kind of loosely based off of one that I visited in Como Park, I believe it is, in Minnesota. So we have some bees and just some trees and flowers. Plenty of places for people to sit and check things out. We got some mushrooms growing over here. So I think this is a perfect place to end the episode. We've got the fairies in the background, the bees buzzing around happily, and I'm going to say that this is basically it for Season 5. So this has been Shadowstar from Scarworld, and I'll see you in the next season.